So I did a video last year about Starlink and how easy it was to install, and I thought in this video I'll do that yet again, but I'm going to show you the demonstration videos that Starlink have done because they do it so much better than me. But I thought, I've had a lot of people lately asking me about Starlink. Now they do 2 fees now, so you can have Starlink for as little as €29 a month. I pay the €40 a month mainly because I use the internet quite a lot, especially when I'm doing YouTube videos, and that upload speeds are so much quicker. So what you need to do, guys, is either download the app, which is free, which you will need to use your phone to set this up, and then go onto the site. But even better still, if you scan my QR code, which I will put there, but also I believe I'm going to put onto my thumbnail, if you can scan the thumbnail, what happens, the first month will be free and I get a payment knocked off mine. So helps both of us really. But yeah, go on to the main website, look at Starlink. Residential, like I said, they do residential and light. Light is €29. Residential is €40 a month. Apparently, if there is a problem, you get your money back. The other thing is, when you buy the kit, the standard kit, you get this dish, you get the router, the power pack, and the cable, which was enough for me. The only thing you got to buy extra is the mount here, and I got it on Amazon. If you go on Amazon, there's loads of things that you can buy. The only thing I don't like about the website, it doesn't actually tell you the cost of the unit, because they're always doing deals all the time. Now, when I did it last year, it was completely free. I didn't have to pay for nothing. They sent me the kit. I think you've got to have it for 12 months and then it's yours to keep. But at the moment, when I looked, it sounds like they send you the kit for a month, and if you're not happy, you can send it back. But you've got to pay a handling charge, or delivery charge, they call it, €19. But I have seen, if you go on to like YouTube or Facebook, they do deals. You might even be lucky to get a free unit. So that's something that I have to look out for. But once you get it, guys, it's so easy. When I first got it, you get like a little stand, and I did it on the floor because I just wanted to check it. I put it on the floor, picked it up straight away. I'm just going to go on now to do, you can see, because everybody goes, hey, what strength is it pushing out? So I thought, that's a good idea. What I'll do now, put it on live. I'm just going to go into the app. And you can buy it privately. I had somebody contact me the other day. They got theirs from Media Mart. I'll put the price of that there so they give you some idea what this unit costs. But from what I get with one of those deals was that they send it, you've got a month, and after the month you've got a choice to pay for it, or you can pay for it monthly. So what you're seeing now, this is the app. I've got Residential Standard, so you could have Residential Lite. I'm just going to show you the obstruction. So what you can see now is my setup for my dish there, and you've got this dome. As long as it's completely blue, you're fine. If you get, obviously some places are going to have trees or building next to them, so that's why it's a good idea to get one of these mounts. And if it's a problem with that, you could just realign it. Right, I'll do a speed test. So start that now, give you some idea of the speed. Now it will fluctuate, obviously. If I do it again in a moment, it's going to be different, but I'll just give you some idea of the download. Now this is, don't forget, I'm up on the roof. And what it says, that when you first get it, you've got to leave it for about, I think, you've got to let it settle for about a week, and then it readjusts all those satellites up there so you get the best performance out of it. So there it is. And if I do it again to prove my fact. Okay, so there's the other speed. And if I go back in, it's telling me about, well, I mean, there's so much information on there, guys. I just thought I'd give you that idea. So what I'm going to put up next is the videos from Starlink showing you the setup, some of the equipment, and those sort of things as well. But yeah, please, if you are interested, scan my QR code. It helps me just as much as it's going to help you. And also, don't keep thinking about it. Just get on with it. Because I think that obviously the more and more people got, the whole of Spain's covered now. And obviously, I mean, even though where I live, it is sort of remote. For those people that do live out in the campo, this is going to be ideal.
Starlink uses the world's most advanced satellite technology to deliver high-speed, low-latency internet all over the world. Traditional satellite internet services rely on single geostationary satellites that orbit at a far distance, leading to high latency and unreliable connection. By leveraging the world's largest satellite constellation using a low Earth orbit, Starlink can support streaming, online gaming, video calls, and more. When your Starlink kit arrives, it'll include everything you need to connect to the internet. You will need a clear view of the sky in order to stay linked to the satellite network. Starlink can withstand extreme cold, heat, hail, sleet, heavy rain, and gale force winds. Once your Starlink has found a satellite connection, you're ready to connect.
In this video, we'll cover why and how to check for obstructions. Starlink requires a clear view of the sky to actively track and communicate with the satellites overhead. Anything in your Starlink's field of view can obstruct its ability to communicate with the satellite network. Nearby buildings and trees tend to be the most common obstructions. As an example, this is not a great location. The tree is blocking your Starlink's line of sight to the satellites. This could interrupt your internet connection. This location is clear and your Starlink can connect to the satellites with no drops or interruptions. Before you start setting up your Starlink, you can use the Starlink app to check for obstructions in your desired location by navigating to the Check for Obstructions tool. Position your phone in the exact height and location you plan to set up your Starlink and move your phone's camera to scan the sky within your Starlink's field of view. Once finished, the Starlink app will display the obstructions and tell you whether this is a good location to install your Starlink. You can use the Check for Obstructions tool multiple times to find the installation location with the clearest view of the sky. If needed, you can purchase additional mount options and cable lengths from the Starlink shop, which can help raise your Starlink above any obstructions. Following an install, Starlink will collect data to create a map of obstructions in its field of view. This process can take about 12 hours, and the obstruction map will continue to fill in over time. If Starlink is partially obstructed, the app will let you know how often it's experiencing interruptions. Interruptions will be most noticeable during video calls and online gaming. Even small obstructions can have a significant impact on Starlink's performance, so it's important to find a location with a completely clear view of the sky to avoid interruptions. If Starlink is partially obstructed, dropouts may become less common over time, as Starlink continues to collect data and optimize its connection to the satellites orbiting overhead.
In this video, we'll cover why and how to align your Starlink with the satellite network overhead. For best performance, your Starlink needs to be manually positioned to point towards the part of the sky where it spends the most time communicating with the satellites. A misaligned Starlink can affect its ability to connect with the orbiting satellite network. You can use the Starlink app to ensure proper alignment. Once your Starlink is in its intended location and connected to the internet, the app will indicate if you need an additional alignment. Reposition your Starlink to match the directions on the app. Continue moving your Starlink until the app indicates that you have successfully aligned with the satellites orbiting overhead. To learn more, or to contact our support team, visit support.starlink.com.
In this video, we'll show you how to reboot your Starlink and router. If you are experiencing issues with your Starlink service, we recommend waiting at least 20 minutes after your first install to see if these issues resolve on their own. If you are experiencing frequent dropouts, it is most likely due to obstructions. A full obstructions map can take up to 12 hours to complete. Reference the obstructions video for more information. If after 20 minutes you are still experiencing issues, we recommend rebooting your Starlink. To perform a reboot, open the Starlink app and navigate to the settings menu. Select which device you would like to reboot, router or Starlink. For this demonstration, let's reboot the router first. Under the image of the router, you will see Reboot Router. Slide the toggle underneath to the right and your Starlink router will automatically reboot. After a minute or two, your devices should reconnect to your Starlink router under your previously set network name and password. Some service issues may be resolved by rebooting your Starlink. To reboot your Starlink, navigate back to the settings menu and select Starlink. Below the Starlink image, you will see Reboot Starlink. Slide the toggle to the right to reboot. Rebooting should take about 1 minute and then Starlink will begin to recalibrate. This could take about 15 minutes. If you're unable to access the app, another option is to manually unplug your router's power cable from the wall outlet. Wait 1 to 2 seconds and then plug it back in. With this method, both your router and Starlink will reboot. If your device doesn't automatically reconnect to your router, navigate to the device settings and select your Wi-Fi network to reconnect. In this video, we'll show you how to perform a factory reset of your Starlink router. A factory reset is advised if you have forgotten your Wi-Fi password, are transferring your Starlink to someone else, or you want to join an additional router to an existing Starlink Wi-Fi network. To perform a factory reset with the app, you will need to be signed into your account with your router online. Navigate to Settings and select the Factory Reset option. Once selected, drag the slider to Factory Reset your router. Keep in mind, performing a factory reset will remove all Wi-Fi settings, including your Wi-Fi network name and password. To perform a manual reset, you will need to identify your router version. A Gen 2 router must be power cycled by unplugging and replugging the power cable 6 times on a 1 to 2 second interval. Gen 1 and 3 routers will require you to press the pinhole button found on the back or bottom of the router using a paperclip or something similar. Booting will take several minutes. After your router has been reset, you will need to reconnect to your Wi-Fi network and set a new network ID and password. Most home devices will automatically reconnect if you entered the same username and password. Otherwise, be sure to reconnect your devices to your new Starlink network after factory resetting.
In this video, we'll show you how to permanently install your Starlink for best performance, cable protection, and long-term reliability. Let's begin by finding the ideal location for your Starlink. You'll want a clear view of the sky, free from obstructions. The Starlink app's built-in tool can help identify obstructions like hills, trees, or buildings. For best results, use the app at the exact height and location you plan to install your Starlink. For more information, watch our video on obstructions. Once you've found an ideal location, follow the prompts on the Starlink app to perform an initial setup of your Starlink. Now let's look at some mounting options. Your Starlink comes with a kickstand, allowing you to install it directly on a flat surface by using the pilot holes on the base of the mount. If the kickstand does not suit your needs, a variety of mounts are available on the Starlink shop, including installation on an eave, a wall, or a roof. Once you've decided on a mount, replace the kickstand with the parts included in your mounting kit. To do so, pinch the release tab and firmly pull the kickstand down. A pipe adapter is also available, and is designed to fit existing roof mounts and pipes. Check out our accessories videos to learn more about our alternative mounting options. Now let's plan the route for your cable, keeping in mind the following. For best performance, you'll want to put your router centrally inside your home. When selecting a location to route your cable, avoid drilling into existing plumbing or electrical hardware. Lastly, make sure the cable is long enough, with enough slack to allow for changes due to heat and cold. When you're ready to route your cable, plug the Starlink cable into the router. Then route the other end of the cable to your Starlink. The Starlink shop offers longer cables and a cable routing kit to simplify the process. While routing the cable, protect the connector from damage, debris, and moisture, and be careful to avoid kinks and cuts in the cable. Next, connect the Starlink cable to your Starlink and the power supply into the router. When ready, plug the power supply into a standard wall outlet. Once powered, connect to the Starlink network through your phone's Wi-Fi. The app will notify you if any final adjustments to alignment are needed. Position the Starlink so it matches the image shown on your screen. Once aligned, use the thumb screw to lock the final position of your Starlink. To learn more, watch the video on how to align your Starlink. You've completed a permanent installation, ensuring a stable and consistent internet experience for your home. Starlink is designed for self-installation. If your home presents unique installation challenges, consider hiring a professional to help. For additional information on installing your Starlink safely, please review the Starlink installation instructions provided in the box. Now that you've ordered your Starlink, download the app to learn more on how to set it up and optimize its connection. Before your kit arrives, use the Obstructions tool in the app to find an ideal location for your Starlink. You will need a clear view of the sky to stay connected to the satellite network. Once your kit arrives, it will have everything you need to connect to the internet. Open the kickstand on the back of the Starlink and insert the provided cable. Next, insert the other end of the Starlink cable and the power supply cable into the router. When ready, plug the power supply into a standard wall outlet. Using the app, follow the prompts to perform an initial setup of your Starlink. Once it's found a satellite connection, it will automatically determine its alignment and notify you through the app if it's misaligned. If a manual alignment is needed, follow the directions in the app to optimize your connection. Once you've set up your Starlink, we recommend using the app to configure your router. After setup is complete, you are ready to connect to the internet. For best performance, be sure to permanently install your Starlink. To learn more about your Starlink or to contact our support team, visit support.starlink.com.